guys, good evening, welcome in. How's everyone doing today? Nancy, congrats on first, enjoy the points. Destiny, welcome in, how's it going? Dragon, congrats on the 465 stream streak. And Sparkle, welcome in. How are you doing today? Let me switch my game here to controller. Super excited to see you do the Arkham Quest tomorrow. How long did it take you? Rachel, welcome in. Welcome, welcome. Thank you for the bit. How are you doing today? Yeah, tomorrow we're going through the entire Arkham Quest, Acts 9 and 10. Not bad. Me doing okay. Took a nap after I got home from work. Took like 10 to 12 hours. Okay, so we're in for a long haul tomorrow. Maybe I start early. We do Act 9. How long are like 9 and then 10? Because like maybe I put the dinner break like in between them. Because very unlikely I can go 12 hours in one sitting. Thank you for the redeem, Sparkball. Orange, hey Destiny, what's up? I saw that you sent me like screenshots, but then I looked away and I saw you posted banners, so I looked away. I basically closed Discord. So I didn't see what you sent, but I did manage to go like completely blind into this. Bum, bum, bum. If you get spoiled volunteer, I managed to go completely blind into this. What is this? Realm of the Strange. Ooh. Who needs the relics? Yeah, she probably need to get some for hotel. No, hotel. Whoa, whoa. Dun, 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 dun. 9 was like 4 to 5. Act 10 was like 5 to 7. Okay, so they were close, but 10 was definitely the longer one. Okay. When are you starting? That's a good question, because I don't want to stream too late. Like, let's say I go to like 2 a.m. or something. I don't know, 4 p.m. Maybe. Ba-dum, bum, ba-dum. I can read my messages. Oh, I didn't look at the messages. 7 stream streak. Congrats, Mitru. I might make a special cookie for Makozy and Pets. Whoa, hey, whoa. What about? Whoa. Is Genshin just coming to Switch 2? Okay, so I've been hearing that they discovered like the Switch, like the Nintendo Switch login manager in Genshin, and everyone's expecting a Nintendo Direct probably like second week of June-ish, because that's usually when they had like their E3 Directs, and they basically just continue to do that every year. So maybe Genshin gets announced for Switch, well, re-announced for Switch, at Nintendo's Direct. So I want to see you do the whole thing, but I don't really want to stay up all night. Yeah. No, I don't want to stream past like. Okay, so if I start at like 3. No, actually, hold on. Okay, let's assume I can be on the quicker side of things. Let's see. Let's put it in the middle of both what you said. So 4 to 5. So let's say 4.5 hours. If I start at 3, that means it would take me until about 7:30. Let's say I take an hour for dinner, so 8:30, and then another 6 hours. That would be 2:30. Do we have to start earlier? If I have leftover batter. Please. It's gonna go bad by the time I see you. When I make another batch around the time I promise to make you one. Also, the music for the show is amazing. Because you let us listen to it. I was hoping to not do that until Thursday, but okay. Because it's not ready yet. It's also in the wrong key. And it's also outdated already. Check DMs. I'm not checking any DMs. Because there's like images in there. Alright, I'm just switch this controller. Because we are going to do Divergent Universe today. Actually, let me do... At least read my messages at the start of stream. Start of stream, let me see. Like in the chat? Start as early as possible for our sleep. Yeah. Let me see. If I start at 2, how about that? Let me see. That means I have to do my laundry early. Like before lunch. If I start at 2, let's assume 4.5 hours, that would take me to 6:30. Take a dinner break to 7:30. And 6 hours, we're looking at 1:30 a.m. So before 2 would still be more ideal. I'll see if I can start around like 1 or 2. Like as soon as I'm done with lunch. In chat, yes? Okay, give me a second. I mean, I'm staying up late tonight because school's almost over. Well, it's the weekend. It's Memorial Day weekend. I didn't do really good on my English as I thought. C+. Ooh. How's the final grade? Alright, let's see what Destiny said. Do not watch the first chunk of stream. They dropped several major lore spoilers in the trailer. In the initial talk. Keep in mind though, like all these special trailer like stuff or special program stuff, I'm sure even if there was something like, oh my gosh, what? It's always like a red herring. So they're meant to throw us off. Like they wouldn't show us if they didn't want us to know yet. So I think we're okay. Let's see. Gonna regret this. I'm sure it's like a red herring. But yeah, I managed to go into this completely blind, so I don't even know. Like as soon as I saw like banners were being posted in the Discord, I was like, nope, close that. So I've managed to see nothing. Let me see. If it's really not a red herring, you owe me $20 and HSR monthlies. We'll see. Doodles, it's officially summer. I mean, officially summer would be in like a month, but might stay up all night and binge the Guardians of the Galaxy movies. But you've seen them all now, right? Does that include the Christmas special? Just gonna stay up this summer and play as many video games as I can until June 15th. Both twists in the trailer. So I haven't seen any of them. I've been so tired lately. Really? I thought you said you did. Okay, well, if you haven't seen any of them, Watch the trilogy. Watch the Christmas special. Been building up since 4.0.
Bonus round. Bonus round.
And then 4.2 is 4.2 the only anniversary patch, right? Or no?
Bonus round.
Yeah. Okay. There's nothing like special about this one. You watched the Christmas special when it came out, but didn't care about Marvel at all when it came out. Okay, so you probably don't remember much of it, right? Because yeah, you should watch it after having the context about the other ones. I mean, they did say triple the relics, so no wonder there's a lot here. I remember Mantis on the roof, and that's it. Mantis on the roof. What? All right. Claim those. We're still gonna do Divergent later, Divergent Universe. Although now we don't necessarily need to do it, like, because we get 500 points for usually doing it. But did the dailies technically? I think at least. Maybe it was somebody else. I'm trying to think of which scene that might have been. Alright. Shall we start the special program? Looks like it's only like 35 minutes, but that includes usually a 5-minute countdown, so it's like 32 minutes, 31 minutes. Alright. Has anyone else seen this? Clearly Destiny has. Sparkle, have you watched it? Anyone else?
Talent's maxed out. Firing on all cylinders.
Saw the fake collab. The fake collab drip on Insta? What collab drip? There's no fake collab. Alright. Fire Emblem and Persona. Alright. Yeah, I'm going in completely blind here. I managed to avoid everything, including banners.
Talent's maxed out. Firing on all cylinders.
Alright, so let's see. I need to mute the game here. We can skip ahead, I think. Unless it's like a cool animation. I also have Edelgard blocking my screen again, so I'm gonna move Edelgard real quick. There we go. Oh, back it up, back it up. Alright, this program is sponsored by Perlux Corp.
From the very beginning, Himeko never left Plain Arcadia.
I summon Graphia, mother of Imogenesis. May she come forth and deliver us into the world in canvas.
Blade, you sure about this?
Whether as Ying Xing or as Blade, my journey has reached its end. I shall take veracity as my forge, and abundance as my iron. Die 1,000 deaths. Be transferred into a blade! Let our undying flesh be the iron, and let death, 1,000 times over, be the hammer. Are you ready to turn your vengeance against your god?
Just as you suspected, there is a 52% probability that Mr. Ryusuke was being used by Asat Pramod.
If the world's end isn't the tavern, then what is it?
Come forth.
Being used by who?
Demonstrate your defiance.
Whether we chose this path or were forced onto it, leave no room for regret.
O denizens of this Arcadia, lost in its splendor, it was I, Asat Pramod.
Who's Asat Pramod?
Every promise of beauty to this Arcadia in advance. Now, please indulge these long overdue surprises.
Relief below the living. First code. There you go, guys. Get your Stellar Jades. 100 Stellar Jades. 50,000 credits. As the Lord Ravager of Destruction assigned to hunt the Elation. Okay. So they said Mr. Yusuke was being used by them? Charlotte, welcome in. How you doing today? We're watching the Star Rail special program. So this is the new Blade. Venetia, Guang, Blade.
Good afternoon and good evening.
Again, my predictions for the banner are Blade and probably Yao Guang, if not Yao Guang, Sparksy, but most likely Yao Guang. And then I'm guessing Cyrene
Great vibes right
paired
from
with
the start.
Finon. If it's not Finon, it's a
It's been a while,
Naxa.
Albert. I thought you'd
Cypher
completely
or
forgotten about showing up
Mighty.
to work properly.
Tell me about it. Anyway, let's have our guest say hello to everyone.
Hi everyone, I'm Evanesia. Thanks for having me today.
To us here is the fact that Himiko we know is a
It is
copy,
an honor to join
and that
you all
Ryusuke was
today.
working with the Sapramod.
Blade.
The OG
Welcome to
Honkai fans
Africa.
knew this was gonna happen. I mean, I don't know who that is, so it's like
Differences
I didn't even know that was a
in
twist.
personalities really came through
Hate that
in those
Hoyo calendar.
productions.
Why?
Then, let's
Oh, the
cut to
predictions.
chase.
Again, they're
I'm
just
getting
predictions.
quite
I
impatient.
just
Go
they
right
could be
ahead,
they could be
Matthew.
like
Last version.
they're just
we finally
basically
put a
I try and
stop to
put
the
in the
crisis
characters that I
caused
think
by
like, oh, these
Foolish
characters
for the
haven't run in a
time
while,
being.
and here's when I think they're gonna
But from the
rerun.
looks of it, things are only going to get messier.
Let's start with the scariest part. The mastermind behind Fowish,
Keep
Lord
watching?
Ravager
Okay.
Asapramod, has officially made his entrance. On top of that, there's an
So you
earth-shattering
guys still debating whether or
secret
not I
sealed away
should
in plain
sell my
Arcadia.
The
Telecaster.
divine husk of the Eon.
My precision base.
presiding
If
over
you like
hunger
using them, that's
and
different.
Thirst. The veracity.
That's right. According to the data bank, the veracity exists as both an Eon and a Leviathan. They're more like a black hole that can think. Said to possess the power to swallow up entire galaxies.
Even though they haven't made any moves for now, and we have no idea why they were sealed here, the divine husk is essentially a ticking time bomb.
And in version 4.2, Blade also absorbed the flesh of Shuhu that was inside the 200,000 Joy Ascendants into his own body.
We need to handle this properly, both for the sake of Blade's mental state and to keep the flesh out of Asat Pramod's hands before it causes any more trouble.
You are spot on. We can't afford to put this off.
As I see it, we can bury Shuhu at the end of the world and canvas, to be dissolved by the power of veracity.
Wait. Don't make it sound so easy. Blade has Shuhu sealed inside him. If you dissolve Shuhu, won't that mean sacrificing Blade too?
We don't have many options if we want to put Shuhu down for good. Right now, we can only borrow the strength of the veracity.
Like for Martian season, can we get a fire
Only
prop
a
like a prop that doesn't
beast of
fire? Fire is not
insatiable
allowed
hunger
in
can end a plague of eternal
because we use
growth.
everyone uses
Isn't that
BOA
way
rules,
too
so
risky? Are we really going to do a one
fire
for one
and
trade?
things like lights out
Blade has always struggled with
situations,
Lara.
those aren't allowed.
Rumor has it, he joined the Stellar Hunters because Elio promised him one thing.
A
I
scripted
do and I don't.
death.
They sound fine with it, given
Right.
that they're
I've
as far as the
waited
miniseries,
far too
it's
long
about a decade
for this
old. A
death.
decade's not that long for a music
And
instrument.
It's time to settle my score with Shuhu.
Starting the first
Exactly.
one.
In the version 4.3 story,
We're
Blade
counting
will
Fender and
depart
there's-
with the
but if you already
world
have it,
canvas,
that's the thing.
execute the plan to eradicate Shuhu. However, there's no need for our guest to worry too much. Is it death or rebirth that awaits Blade?
I'm guessing rebirth.
Elio's script remains blank.
You mean nothing's set in stone yet, and things might still turn around?
Mm-hmm. The Trailblazer will get to witness the end of Blade's journey here firsthand. Remember Evanesia's request? In the version 4.3 story, the Trailblazer will also depart for the world in canvas to warn Graphia about the threat of a Sapramad.
Is what we're seeing on screen right now the world and canvas?
No, this is Inkford Hermitage. The final stop before entering the world in canvas.
Vision for as we shape the pyro
boundary
sign.
between these worlds, and the last place to gather supplies.
Yep.
So we'll have a visual meeting soon, and one of the things I'm gonna present to our drill writer are some symbols and things like that. I'm like, hey, if you can somehow incorporate these into the
Are we
drill,
finally going to lift
things
the
like
veil on the Graphia
character
family's mysterious
constellations.
ancestor? I wonder what she'll look like.
Probably another red-haired beauty.
There are far too many legends about Graphia. It's hard to tell what's true
Try
and what's
something
not.
else.
But since she's the contact Evanesia designated, she must be someone we can trust.
This mother of Imagenesis has been around for a solid millennium. She hasn't just witnessed major events. I suspect she's personally had a hand in them. I cast a hexagram, and her connection to the fate of the cosmos runs deep.
If the Trailblazer actually gets to meet her, they might just scratch the surface of the mysteries surrounding Plain Arcadia, the Graphia family, and even Himiko.
I can't wait.
I too am quite curious to see what the cosmos looks like through her eyes.
Meanwhile, in version 4.3, our other companions aren't sitting idle either. Whether it's dealing with the aftermath of the previous version's crisis or investigating clues about a Sapramad, we can leave it all to our reliable comrades. With everyone working together, we might just uncover more secrets about a Sapramad.
Huh. The legend of the Headless Ravager?
You could also call him the Dice Ravager.
Who would have thought? The Trailblazer returns from the Emphorius battlefield and goes on vacation, casually joins the Phantom Moon Games, and ends up facing a Lord Ravager again.
The Phantom Moon Games aren't that simple.
Mm-hmm. Maybe in this version, we'll even get to discover the true nature of the Phantom Moon Games from an Eon's perspective.
Yay! We're finally getting the answers.
I'll be following attentively.
I'm sure the version 4.3 Trailblaze mission will bring Trailblazers an unforgettable experience. Now, let's turn our attention back to Blade.
Alright, so character demo, I'm guessing here. Or maybe we're just, hold on. Is this the new one? Is it Mortonax Blade or something?
So, Blade, what are your thoughts on all that has happened up to
Wait, what was
this
that
point?
for? Are you
Pain
pulling for
and
Blade or
hate
no?
have plagued me for too long. As they
Morton
say,
X Blade.
I'm consumed by hatred and have an obvious self-destructive streak. I can't say they're wrong. I thought the Stellaron hunters would only give me a chance to burn out. I never expected them to give me a new bond instead. The path ahead is perilous, but as long as I am not completely consumed, I can follow that rope and climb back from hell.
Weal or woe remains undecided. It seems you are already prepared.
Did everyone notice this picture? Blade's pose makes him look like he's falling, but actually, he's already holding himself up.
Oh, I see.
Plus, in the version art we just saw, Blade is looking up at his new self. That imagery is straight out of an action comic double-page spread right before a transformation. It totally has the reborn from the ashes vibe.
Evanesia's interpretation really strikes a chord with me. These two images are indeed brilliant.
So Blade's transformation and
When does
past
this
are
patch
also reflected in
start?
his
Or this,
abilities?
yeah, this
Let's
patch
take
start.
a look.
When
Because if I'm
casting my
counting the
ultimate with
days
my body
properly
as
from
furnace,
the current
I
banners,
reforge the broken sword. I will deploy a special zone.
sounds like
and
it starts on
enter
a
an enhanced
Sunday, or at least
state.
the banners end on a Sunday,
Such an intense scene right off the bat.
which is weird.
That looks like it hurts.
Quenched blue steel rings loud and clear. In the enhanced state, I'll unleash my skill, using a rain of swords to deal higher damage to enemies.
So, in this form, both Blade's shard sword and his own appearance look different.
That's right. In the enhanced state, I'll manifest my wrath laid bare, and my ultimate will also be replaced by another form.
Such a program
No
drastically
longer
changes my
troubled by the
plans.
past,
I'll have to take a look
no
here.
longer bound by Mara. My sword points at the abundance, and I am wreathed in flames.
Ooh, burn this
Uh-oh.
broken
Actually, the fact that
shell,
I'm
you
seeing
will
their
serve
team
as
with,
the
like,
temperate fire.
You're all
'Cause again, the next
invited
three
here
that I
to
haven't
savor
run
the picturesque sight.
are
Why are you still inviting everyone
haven't
to
rerun, I should say.
enjoy the view?
are
Hey,
Sparksy,
that line's practically a
or sorry,
staple of the
Yao
show
Guang,
by
then
now.
Sparksy, then Ashvale, and Ashvale was on a
Let
team
me also
there.
add this. When Morton X Blade
So
zone is
maybe they
deployed,
run.
all enemies are afflicted with a debuff and take increased damage. While the zone is active, every time an ally attacks an enemy, it inflicts a
Thing is, I don't
debuff
have a ton
on
of
the
pulls in
enemy.
Star Rail,
This also
so
grants Morton X Blade a special charge.
aside from Yao
Once the
Guang,
charge is full,
I
Morton X Blade
like
will automatically
if
unleash
Yao
his
Guang
skill
runs, I don't know if I
once
can go for
and
anyone else.
regenerate extra
But if it's the
energy.
characters, if it's the banners I'm
Ooh,
predicting,
and the skill
I don't
is
need to go for anyone
considered
else.
A follow-up attack.
And when I use
If
my
Yao Guang is
technique,
not on
I will attack all enemies
the patch,
within
or at least not in
range,
phase 1,
and after
I
entering
can save
battle,
a little bit longer.
taunt the corresponding targets while reducing my own damage taken.
Oh, actually, you know, I haven't
Ooh,
considered either. I haven't
10,000
considered triple
sorrows for
banners.
one broken
That was just
dream.
me hoping there
Now,
weren't triple
it's time
banners,
to
but
bring things to an end.
let's see.
How exactly will Blade's story unfold? You'll just have to experience it for yourself.
The thing is, though,
In the
because
game. Next,
there's not a lot of
let's take a look at
characters.
this version's
Here we go. Here we go.
banners.
There's not a lot of characters that
During
haven't
the first
run
half
yet.
warp event of
There is
version
a trip. Wait, no.
4.3, you'll be able to
Oh, those are just
obtain
the
the
4 stars.
limited
I was like,
5-star
oh.
character Morton
Okay, so
X
Blade,
Blade,
and
the
then
drop rate for the limited
let me
5-star
pull up my
light cone
chart here so I can update
reforged
it
in
if I need
Hellfire
to.
will be boosted.
At the same time,
You
the
knew it.
drop rates for the limited
she was next in
5-star
line.
character Yao Guang and the
So which means
limited
Sparksy's
5-star light cone,
probably-
when she decided
Sparksy
to
and
see,
Ashvale are the next
will
ones.
also be boosted.
In the second half of version 4.3,
Cyrene, is it
limited
is it
5-star
fine on?
character
Is it
Cyrene
fine
and
on?
limited 5-star light cone, this love
Because like
forever
it just makes the
will
most
advance.
sense.
Additionally, the limited 5-star character Finan and the limited 5-star
4 for
light
4.
cone thus burns the
Any
dawn
triple
will
banners,
also
or is that
return.
it?
So, in version 4.3, there will also be a special gift of temperate blade event.
Oh,
After
what's
getting
this?
limited 5-star character Morton X Blade from a warp, you'll receive free Trailblaze fashion for a brand new slot.
Okay, so if you get Blade, you get this cosmetic. But I don't really need
Trailblaze
cosmetics.
fashion for
so.
a brand new slot.
Is this only for
I
4.3,
actually
or is this
noticed
if
that
we get
divine ring
them
during the
ever?
combat showcase earlier.
It's like who knows? Maybe in the
Just like
future we can get them on a
wrath
rerun,
laid
but
bare,
I don't really want to go for
cosmic fire
Blade
of the
right now.
distant shore symbolizes casting aside
Plus, I'm not really
obsessions
like I
and
don't
letting
love
go
this.
of the past. Before setting off on a life
Like
or
this
death
design.
mission, you have to leave something behind. Consider this a memento.
Yeah, it feels like this is more than just an accessory. It's a slice of Blade's life journey over the years.
That's still an
He
accessory.
might be a man of few words, but Blade has always been a deeply thoughtful person.
All right, so now I have to figure out my
certainly
predictions
carries a
for
lot of weight.
4.4.
Okay. Now
Wait,
let's
so
take a
Sparkle, how does this
short
change your
break.
plans? Is it
Show
because of the
resume
Cyrene?
when we're back.
But is there anyone else on this banner you would go for? Or on this patch? Is it a Game Boy Advance? Oh yeah, they have those in Plain Arcadia. Next code.
Hello, everyone! Welcome to the variety show. Can we follow you home? Right now, we're out in the streets of Plain Arcadia, looking for the star of today's show.
Okay, so that removes Cyrene and Yagwang from those who haven't rerun in a while, as well as
a host for Parallax Entertainment,
Fine
and I'm out
on.
here shooting our reality show. Can we follow you home? Could I invite you to be our star for
Yeah, now you see why I hate the Hoyo calendar. That's not the calendar's fault. That's just Hoyo's fault. So my predictions for 4, because we didn't get another drip marketing after the Himiko Nova.
A gray-haired viewer wrote in saying they'll
Which now, if you consider what Destiny said
please.
about the copy,
Fine.
which one's that one?
The place we're heading might not be exactly what you have in mind.
It's fine. It's fine.
Okay, so what are my predictions for 4.4? Pro and Niles are probably not till 4.5 or later.
Wait.
That's your fault. It's not my fault.
Our first stop is grabbing a bite at a restaurant.
Okay, so that means
Can't hit the road on an
no,
empty
Himiko
stomach.
Nova is
You
alongside
want
at least
anything?
3 reruns. There might be a triple banner, but for now I have to assume no.
The canines really shouldn't eat salty.
So my
things.
predictions are probably Sparksy,
Allow me.
maybe
Wow! I had no idea you knew how to make this.
Anaxa, and
Do
someone
you
else.
cook a lot at home?
Not really.
Who makes more sense alongside
Occasionally when
Anaxa,
forced,
Cypher or Mighty?
Like right now. Eat up.
Time to
Which would be not great because I kind of want to get Cypher, but if they were in the same patch as Himiko, and if Pearl and or Nilox runs in 4.5, I might need a lot more Jades.
Where to next?
Next, to a nice place with mountains and rivers.
No.
Keep watching.
Whoa!
Okay.
The wind's picking up. Don't still. Let me snap a picture. Such a great shot. This one's definitely going viral. By the way, it feels like you two are on a tight schedule.
Is it just
today,
Cyrene that you're going
rushing
for,
around
or are you going for
nonstop.
anyone else? Like Blade or
Claim a
Finon?
strong silent type again. Don't let him fool you. He's actually got a time bomb strapped to him, and we need to deal with it ASAP.
Is that some kind of metaphor for a deadline?
All right, here. Let's go.
Nice sofa. Perfect for gaming. The IPC's infrastructure isn't half bad.
Oh, it's so pretty here. Can I go around and snap some pics?
Suit yourself. I'm not in charge here.
Is there something else you need?
No! Sorry, I didn't mean to. I just wanted to get some footage for the show.
Did you get enough?
Yes?
Ooh, there's even a hot spring here. Wanna hop in for a dip, little Furbo?
No thanks. And that's a wrap for today's. Can we follow you home? Thank you both so much for being so accommodating. But I didn't actually get to follow you home in the end. Which is a bit of a shame.
There's actually 5 of us right now in the family, and none of us have a fixed home. Doesn't matter though. A house is just a house. Home is wherever your family is.
Yes. That is enough.
Don't know me very well, do you? I'm just
Whether or
curious.
not your world has a day-night cycle, it's midnight on
These
our
guys
end.
again.
If it isn't on your end, You're probably watching a replay.
This is the show Midnight Chatter, hosted by your birds of a feather. Oh, I'm sure you're all wondering, seeing as we've just moved from the midnight slot to another
12 minutes left.
How come we got moved back so quickly?
Actually, we just missed our old audience who's always stuck by our side.
And also caused a teeny tiny colossal disaster at our new workplace. That's all.
Anyway, let's pull ourselves together and present today's redemption code.
Just a heads up, it'll expire soon. As short-lived as our promotion trial period.
Anyway, back to the main topic. Midnight Chatter gathers all sorts of little urban legends from around plain Arcadia.
And then shares them with you to scare you half to death.
Giving everyone a spine-tingling chill on this sweltering summer night.
Even though dad jokes would probably do a better job, how about we switch things up?
Today's first story begins a long, long time ago. Exactly how long? Well, not many people remember clearly.
It was Amber Era 2148. Even if you're too lazy to look it up, don't try to fool the audience like that.
The Antimatter Legion was extending its clutches towards Ahatopia, and countless monsters known as demons from beyond invaded.
That dark period was known as the Cinderth Age. It's said that the Astral Express also made an appearance here around the same time.
Oh, it was then that a hero named Graphia stepped forward. Surprisingly, her occupation was that of a painter.
Graphia unleashed the art of imagenesis, bringing her painted creations to life to fight alongside humanity against the destruction.
Okay.
And the name Murata Graphia grew in fame with her achievements.
This was the origin
Murata.
of the earliest Imagine.
But the situation
Murata.
remained grim, as the demons from beyond, led by Lord Ravager Asat Pramad, pressed on.
So Graphia entered the Phantasmoon Games, borrowed Aha's strength, and with a grand sweep of her brush, sealed all of Ahatopia inside a painting.
But the hero who saved Ahatopia didn't get the happy ending she deserved. She was left with terrible after effects.
Every descendant of the Murata family contracts the incurable Weathering Curse, without exception.
To overcome the Weathering Curse, generations of the Murata family have tried all sorts of methods.
Some pin their hopes on the Elixir Seeker's prescriptions. Others tried treatments from the Intelligentsia Guild. And some even sought to heal the curse by winning the Phantasmoon Games.
But none of it worked. Or, to be precise, no record of success was left behind.
But lately, the Nameless have been making quite a splash in plain Arcadia, haven't they? It's common knowledge that their navigator, Murata Himiko, took part in the Phantasmoon Games 15 years ago, and is still alive and kicking.
Are you trying to say this navigator won the Phantasmoon Games 15 years ago and cured her Weathering Curse?
I never said that. Some say she's a ghost, while others think she's a con artist posing as a Murata.
Stop! The IPC is on great terms with the Nameless, so don't go spreading baseless rumors. I don't want to get demoted once again to some backwater department.
Oh, let's change the subject then. Have you heard about that mysterious game that's been making the rounds in plain Arcadia lately?
What is it?
Cosmicon.
100
Hey,
people
weeb.
randomly receive an invitation and have to fight and kill each other at Perdido Station until there's only one survivor left.
Wait, what you're describing sounds so familiar.
Yeah, I signed up. But you opened my invitation, so now you're the one that has to go.
Did you really have nothing better to do than sign up for this rubbish? I'm supposed to kill other people? I can't even beat the Furbos at the news agency next door.
Who told you to open my mail? We might be brothers, but we still need to respect each other's privacy.
Is that really the point right now? First the live stream disaster, then the Smile Society, and now a massacre? My life is totally over.
Exciting news is coming.
What am I gonna do?
There's no other choice. Take my pixel plane to the competition.
Pixel Plane?
Yep, Pixel Plane Rumble. In every match, you can collect gear to
Pixel
arm
Plane
yourself
is this
and
the big
defeat the
news?
opponents you encounter along the way. It's a winner-takes-all zero-sum game. Who will survive
is
to the
this?
final zone? Who will be the ultimate winner? Pixel Plane Rumble is officially kicking off.
Rail
Come
shooter?
and play.
So that was just
Star Fox.
product placement?
Huh? You didn't know?
Of course I knew.
Moving on. What did everyone think of the recent Star Rail Fest?
The biggest stain on my career happened there.
Trends change in a flash. Keep up or fall behind.
Something that
To
made me
improve
so
the visitor
happy, I'm
experience
skipping the
at
entire
Star Rail Fest,
4.3.
Madam Pearl has appointed the Trailblazer as the lead architect of the Star Rail Fest pre-development plan.
I see. Was firing us also a part of optimizing Star
Dude, I
Rail
managed to
Fest?
predict the entire
The IPC
4.3
has built a
banners.
Wispay amusement park in the world in Kansas, using Wispay to simulate
Because it made the most
visitor traffic.
sense. Out of the characters that haven't had a rerun yet, and then the characters who have had a rerun but haven't had their second rerun yet.
Try them out.
Different areas
So,
also offer different styles of attractions
Yaglong
to
and
choose
Cyrene.
from. For example, in the Bellabog
And then
Hidden
pairing
Exhibition area,
Cyrene with
you can add
Finon.
ice bears, automatons.
Hurry over to Wispay Amusement Park.
Which now
and
leaves
design
after
your very own amusement park
Himiko Nova on
experience.
4.4 Phase
The
1.
Wispay Amusement
Probably
Park
Sparksy.
is now open for business.
Our time together is always so brief. And now,
I should probably add
it's
to this
time
list as
to
a
say
possibility of
goodbye.
Asheville.
First day back on the job and 0 streaming disasters. I'd call that a
April,
win.
May, June,
Quick, change the channel.
July,
As we're off.
Bye-bye.
4 months.
Time to clock out.
Welcome back. Let us continue introducing more version content. First, our old friend Gift of Odyssey will arrive on schedule.
Sweet
on
Gift of
version
Odyssey.
4.3.
And here's another old friend.
The Planet Fisher and Rome with the Strange Events will also return. Complete the challenges to get double rewards.
In version 4.3, Cavern of Corrosion,
relics.
Path of Insight will become available.
So for
Successfully
Blade,
beat it to obtain 2 relic sets. As Navigator IC sees it, and Divine Querying Mastersmith. Stagnant Shadow Shape of Devour will also be available. And you can obtain the Ascension material Sneering Harlequin for quantum characters upon completing the challenge.
This version also adds new trace materials for erudition and destruction characters. Trailblazers, if you need these new materials, don't forget to farm for them.
That's right. And version 4.3 also brings some system optimizations for everyone. First up, after the version 4.3 update, as long as you have Star Rail installed, you can start using the widget feature right away. With these widgets, Trailblazers can check things like remaining event rewards and daily progress directly
but
on
why
their
do I have
phone's
to have
home
the
screen.
game installed
A
specifically?
friendly
Because
reminder
like
from your widget.
I have only
Trailblazer,
HoYoLab on my
it's time
phone,
to
but I have the
play
games on
Star
my
Rail
iPad. But I would like the notifications
Also,
on my
in
phone.
version 4.3, a new permanent mission will be added to the daily missions. Trailblazers who use fuel vouchers or deep immersifiers can also quickly gain activity and claim all their daily rewards.
Oh.
In addition, certain game settings will also support cross-device synchronization.
Speaking of
The experience
cross-device,
of playing Star
if we get
Rail on
Genshin
multiple
on
devices
Switch,
has
do
been
you think we
further
get Star Rail and
optimized.
ZZZ by the end of the
I bet
year?
you've
Maybe on like
experienced
the
it
holiday
too.
season?
That annoying moment when you
You
switch
switch
devices, only to find out
devices.
auto battle isn't turned on.
Exactly. You get me.
Additionally, as previously mentioned,
when you
in
get
official
predictions right.
announcements, Star Wars
Again, it's
Mode will be
based on,
added
like-
to Memory of
like
Chaos,
previous,
Pure Fiction,
patterns and
Apocalyptic
evidence.
Shadow in version 4.3.
Because that basically just means I'm
Trailblazers
starting to
enable Star Wars
understand
mode when
how
challenging the highest
HoYo
difficulty of each
thinks
gameplay
when they
set.
plan these
In
banners.
Star Wars mode, Trailblazers need to put together 3 teams to challenge 3 different stages. You can also restart the challenge for each stage individually. Clearing Star Wars mode with full stars in each gameplay set grants an extra 100 Stellar J's per period. A total of 300 Stellar J's has been added as rewards across the 3 gameplay modes.
Of course, Trailblazers can also freely choose to switch back to regular mode to challenge the original stages.
Now the question
That's right.
for 4.4,
Next up, we're bringing you
I
some
think Sparksy reruns, but do we think Asheville runs as well? Do we get 2 first reruns, or do we get 2 second
The
reruns?
collaboration character is none
So do we get
other
Sparksy
than
and
yours
or
truly.
Sparksy and
That's
Asheville?
right.
Because if we only get Sparksy, then I'm guessing we get an Anaxa and either Cypher or Mighty. But if we get Sparksy and then that and Asheville, then probably only Anaxa.
Future updates.
Can't wait!
Not bad.
You green, what?
Next up,
What did I miss?
Honkai Star Rail's collab with Kura Sushi
Sushi
USA
bar.
is launching soon. Which two familiar
No, there might
characters will be joining
be.
you for
There might just be
sushi
one
this time?
rerun in
Stay tuned
4.4.
for more exciting details.
Additionally,
Like
Honkai
one, like,
Star
first
Rail and
rerun?
streetwear brand M.Rage are launching their second collaboration, featuring a jacket themed after Plain Arcadia's
Wait.
top streamer,
Sparksy jacket. Sparkle,
For
are you gonna get
detailed
that?
collaboration information, including the launch date. Please stay tuned for
A
future
Sparksy
updates.
jacket?
Also, Anime Expo, we're back! This year, Honkai Star Rail is setting up shop in the South Hall. Come swing by our booth to join the fun, buy some merch, and snag some freebies. Before we wrap up, here's a friendly reminder. The version 4.3 update will drop on June 1st, which is a Monday.
So,
We
May
can't
30th
wait
for us.
Trailblazers
Okay.
To dive in and experience all the fun new content in version 4.3.
June 1st. I shall remember that.
Calendar marked.
And that's all for today's show. See you next time, friends. That's a wrap.
Bye-bye.
Goodbye.
Until we meet again.
All right. So,
This summer, the Holy Grail War begins anew.
oh, more Fate stuff?
The average one, prodigy of the Tosaka family. And
Wait,
humanity
when is this?
begins anew.
Update in summer. We're not in summer yet, right? Is this for 4.3 or during 4.3? I guess it could start. Yeah, it could start in 4. How do you wait? What does it say 4.4? It says summer.
The average one.
Because this
prodigy
patch
of
runs
the
through
Tosaka family.
mid-July. Rin Tosaka. We haven't even got Lancer.
And humanity's oldest king of heroes
Gilgamesh.
are about to make a dazzling entrance. A king's gift or a guardian's contract. A faithful knight.
So if we
is
log
upon
in, we can claim Gilgamesh for free. Wait. Wait. It said the date. Hold on. Go back. From the start of the collaboration event until the end of 4.6. Travelers can choose to obtain Gilgamesh or Archer for free. Please refer to subsequent. Wait, hold on. This is for July 25th. July 25th. Okay. Is that a Saturday? Where did it say the 25th?
the average one, prodigy of the Tosaka family. And humanity's oldest king of heroes are about to make a
Oh, they
dazzling
tweeted it?
entrance.
I'll have to check their Twitter now.
A king's gift or a guardian's contract. A faithful night is upon us.
We have until 4.6 ends to get the free Gilgamesh, but that doesn't mean the banners go away. Like, look how long the current one's been up. Do you think the current Fate banner goes away then? On the 25th then? Alright, so let me look at Twitter real quick. Bum, bum, ba-dum, ba-da-dum. Sparkle, are you getting this jacket? Let's see. Okay, from July 24th server time. So that would be July 23rd. July 23rd, okay. Yeah, if it's the 24th on server time, then that would be the 23rd for us. So that 4.3 is getting fully skipped for me because I got to guarantee my wife. Wanted Rin Tosaka as well. Made me so happy seeing the character I originally wanted from this collab. Wait, when you said probably not, what was that about? Probably not what? Okay, so that's going to be on... So 4.4 starts on... Let me see here, hold on. The 30th, right? Let me see. That's Sunday. Let me see, because the current banners say 8 days. It's Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Yeah, Sunday. So it'll be Sunday, the 30th. Let me put that in the calendar, or my calendar. So 4.3 phase 1. Or not 30th, 31st. And then June 23rd. The other collab banner will probably not be removed. They're just going to keep it on there forever. And again, so yeah, it's not the 25th, it's the 23rd. We might have had the time zones wrong. So July 23rd. Bum bum bum. Rinto Saka Gilgamesh. But we get Gilgamesh for free, so Rin's probably going to be the main target there. Alright, so I should be able to get... Yeah, by the way, yeah, the collab banner doesn't change the fact that we get normal banners for Star Rail. So we are still going to get... Himiko Nova, and then 3 other reruns. Gonna change my whole pulling plans now that my goal is Rin Tosaka, her light cone, Gilgamesh light cone, and then I'm gonna keep pulling on Rin until I have her at least E2. Do you think they're gonna announce something later on? Like, cause like, you remember how we got Archer's light cone for free if we did something? Do you think they're gonna announce that later on? Possibly. Okay, let's see. So, my predictions for 4.4, not necessarily in this order, and not including a collab. Himiko Nova, Sparksy. They might give Gilgamesh Lycone for free for doing 200 pulls. Yeah, something like that, because that's what they would do with Archer. Rin affects your chances on Finon. Yeah, because, I mean, I don't have a ton of pulls right now, but let's see how many I'm going to have for Yao Guang. I'm going to have about 120. So let's hope for a win. But let's assume we don't. So now we'll have 160 by here. So like mid-phase. Now phase 2, we're not going for anyone. When's 4.4 start? It's weird that a Starro patch is dropping on a Sunday. Because that means, technically speaking, this anniversary patch is shorter than most. But yes, I need Rin Tosaka. She's my favorite Fates character. Is that what Doodle said? They said there was a Fae collab. I was like, there's no Fae collab. I was like, are they doing like another TMS thing with like Persona? So Doodle's technically spoiled things, but I didn't even realize it because they said Fae, and I'm like, what? What's this about Fae? All right, so because usually when they do reruns, unless they do a triple banner, they could do a triple banner. Of course they would do a triple banner on the same patch as a collab, right? Right? Actually, did they do that last year? They might have. Hold on, let me see. No, they did. Oh my god, they did. They gave us Finon and then a triple banner of Treeby, Sunday, and Sparkle, and then gave us the collab of Saber and Archer. Oh, are we getting a triple banner? They're gonna do it, aren't they? Aren't they? Although the collab was actually in phase... No, it was in phase 1. Halfway through phase 1. So which lines up with this one. Are they going to do a triple banner with Himiko and then maybe like the 3 older characters that are due for a rerun? Anaxa, Cypher, and Mighty. And then maybe on phase 2 it's just Sparksy and Ashvale. Smash Panda, welcome. Why are you so awake? What time is it for you? It's like... Was it 4 in the morning? 5 in the morning? Welcome in. Let me give you a shout out. We're watching the Star Rail, or we were watching the Star Rail special program. 5 a.m. I mean, that'll be me in like a week once I'm on my summer break finally. 1 more week, guys. Well, 4 more days actually of classes. So let me give you a shout out, guys, if you haven't done so. I'm usually in Smash Panda stream when it's like my when I'm like leaving work. Hanging out in their streams. Big Fire Emblem fan as well. But how you do today? Yeah, we're watching the Star Rail special program. I predicted all the banners. And then I'm working on my prediction for 4.4. So we just found out there's going to be a collab. We also already know that we're getting a new character, Himiko Nova. Let's see. Buzzballs and Jackbox did the trick. Did what trick? Is that why you're awake? Alright, let me switch Star Rail to a controller here in the background. Turn on my controller. For me staying up way too late. Ah, that happens. Usually for me, the games that get me staying up late are like the big story games. But nowadays I mostly, if I'm gonna play a big story game, it's usually on stream. So it's rare that it keeps me up. Unless it's like a Persona game. You guys remember that one stream where I'm like, guys, I really got to sleep. But you guys made me stream Persona. It was a boss or something like that. We were streaming till like 5 a.m. Like everyone's going to kill me. No, I don't stay up that late that often. But, well, okay, I don't stay up that late streaming games that often. But, yeah. I return. Welcome back. We're gonna pull up the game now. I just gotta switch to controller. Where's the controller thing? Oh, there. I would say that normally, but here I'm 2 days in a row and it's 5 a.m. No. Once my sleep schedule is shot, like once I get into summer break, it's like I go from like sleeping at like midnight to sleeping at like 6 a.m. As much as I try to not go past 4, or at the very least I try to be lights out in bed by 4. Doesn't apply to my phone. Or Switch 2. Those keep me up. How was the Mando movie? Oh, it was fantastic. I had fun. It's not some big like Skywalker lore epic or anything like that. It felt like an extended episode of The Mandalorian. So if you like The Mandalorian, I think you'll enjoy it. Let's spoil, please. Do I ever spoil new movies, Charlotte? I don't know if I want to watch it, to be honest. Did you like the show? If you like the show, I would check it out because I thought it was fun. Also, this popcorn bucket was like $40. Definitely want to watch it. Yeah, I thought it was fun. Again, is it like this big lore heavy, like dramatic epic or anything like that? No, but it was a fun extended episode of The Mandalorian. You don't need to have seen the show to enjoy it. But that being said, if you've watched all the big like Dave Filoni Star Wars stuff, like, and I'm talking like Clone Wars, including the Clone Wars movie, that was essentially like an extended premiere episode for it, right? So Clone Wars movie, Clone Wars series, Rebels, obviously The Mandalorian. There's stuff there for everyone that's like kind of watched all of Dave Filoni's Star Wars stuff. But you don't need to have seen any of it to even the show The Mandalorian to enjoy the movie. It's fun. Let's see. Season 3 of the show kind of ruined it. No, I thought I enjoyed season 3. I felt like 1 and 2 were more fun, but like I like season 3. I'm locked in more or less. Gonna watch it because I have no self-control. Yeah. I have no self-control. I bought this popcorn bucket as well as another popcorn bucket that was like twice as much. I don't know why I keep buying these. Like I don't do anything with them. Although this one's kind of cool. I can just like use this as a decoration in my classroom or something. I don't know why I keep buying these popcorn buckets. Like this Tron light cycle thing. Like I didn't even like Tron Ares, but I still have it. Oh well. All right, on to Starro. Here's the thing that should. Oh, okay. I'm fine with them. I'm fine with that. The problem is. Okay. I get that like everything like that Dave Filoni does is like all sort of connected, right? But I don't think a major plot point for like the main characters of one show should happen in a different show. Cuz then they come back to the original show, like a new season or something, and then like the viewers of that show are like, "Wait, when did this happen? What's going on?" That's what happened. Because stuff happened in Book of Boba Fett. That, yeah. So I think they gotta be careful about that. All right, Divergent Universe. Already did dailies technically, but. We have Faye, Rival Domains, not Rival Domains, Fortune Bonds rerun here. We'll get that out of the way. Actually, that does raise a question on the podcast. Play, watch, listen. Austin Wintry. Oh, it's a friend of mine. Describe the way that Disney are handling Star Wars is more or less MCU with Star Wars. This is not an exact quote. Do you think that's accurate? No. But I see where they're going for me, and maybe they're just oversimplifying things. I don't agree with that, but I can see why. Austin's saying that. Yeah, I haven't seen Austin in a while. But I mean, to be fair, I haven't been to California in a while. I used to go there like twice a year for E3 and other stuff. Yeah, we'll do Divergent Universe. Because, like, as much as I love Currency Wars, I think I got all the rewards in that. Actually, let's double check. Currency Wars. Like all the bond. Yeah, see? Bond link, 100%. Data bank, 100%. All rewards claimed. So, we're going to do... Virgin Universe. I need the jades. We'll probably even do like 2 runs of this. It's only 10 o'clock on a Friday. Whatever he's up to nowadays, it's enough to keep him from the aforementioned podcast. Chimes in whenever he can, but as a composer for video games and other mass media, he's apparently hella busy. Yeah, I don't actually remember that. When was the last time I hung out with him?
Talent's maxed out, firing on all cylinders.
For a while. It might have been before the pandemic. Oh, see me. I don't think my dinner's agreeing with me. Contrast, Troy Baker he used to be a more regular host of the podcast, told Alana Pierce, but he wouldn't be available to co-host it for the foreseeable future. Is that really contrast though? It sounds like a similar situation. I don't get a reset or anything like that. Oh, by extensions more at. Okay. I don't even read these anymore. Where's the reward?
Whoa, a huge chest here.
Same scenario, except that Baker's an actor, and voiceover in particular is an especially high demand medium for actors. It doesn't pay particularly well for actors, especially in the voiceover dubbing. Here won't be here for long at the mall and checking in for just. Oh, no worries, Kaizen. I might actually take a break in a bit. We're just doing Divergent Universe. Okay, maybe I'm more tired than I thought. But I took a nap, though. All I need to know is what kind of team Rin needs. Streak is getting longer. 160 stream! Or 160 streak, let's go. Yeah, Sparkle, I'm not sure, and I don't know when we would find out, but... also, I may have overspent at GameStop. I saw a reel today that made me think of you, where they're like... Actually, I think I saved it. Let me see if I can find it. I don't know if you guys know Jordan Games, but apparently they are like they're based in Chicago.
Talents maxed out, firing on all cylinders.
I'm gonna spend maybe 60, spent 219.
Talents maxed out, firing on
Here.
all cylinders.
This is Jordan Games. She's based out of Chicago. And this is the one. Spending $70 on a video game? No, too expensive. Spending $100 on hundreds of dollars on useless skins in a free game? Yeah. So that reminded me of you, Kaizen. I got 3 PS4 games, Tales of Arise Physical, and Switch 2 Pro Controller. Did you get a good deal on this on the Switch 2 Pro Controller? That's an accurate call. Oh, I probably should have checked with the haircut shop first here. Use $25 off. Oh, that's good then. Yeah, because for 90, I probably wouldn't buy another, but for something like 25 off, that would be actually pretty good. Again, I don't read these. I don't read them.
You plucking me?
What's up, Destiny? Choose a 3, choose a 2. And boom.
I'll stand in their way.
Oh no, Destiny can read chat. I mean, what do you mean? Robin here? Yeah, Destiny was like the second person in the chat.
This next round, real gaming. All eyes are on you. This is Hawkeye.
I swear, I thought the character just said, you effing me. Saw as you type. Oh, who are you talking about? You talking about Silverwolf? Because Kaizen thought Silverwolf was talking about soap shoes at one point. I didn't see them in chat. That was safe. Let's see here. I have this one. Whoever was a slightly annoyed voice. Oh, probably Silverwolf. Should I count 25 bucks added to the jar? Are you just making like bets with everyone? Whoa. Give me... What is this? No! What is this? Now everything's more expensive.
Not a mimic. Not interested.
I can skip Treeby, says sarcastically. You know, I'm just mildly disappointed. Oh, it's a $5 per purchase. This one was one purchase. That's $10 in the jar. Okay, change the rules of the jar to per item and purchases. That's not what I agreed to. Yeah, you can't just change the rules like that. It's gotta be ratified by everyone. Control the urges. Destiny, did you see the reel I just showed Kaizen? I was like, hey, this made me think of you. Don't know what to do anymore. I mean, the main thing is not to panic, and then, like, what I usually do, like, if I'm in a situation where I don't have a lot of polls, which I don't, and there are characters I want, which sometimes there are, but most of the characters I'm looking for are not for at least a patch or two. But if I'm ever in that situation where I don't have a lot of polls and my characters are coming up, all I'm worried about first is, like, doing what I can do just to increase my poll count. So whether that's grinding for Stellar Jades or Prima Gems as much as I can, like max out my Welkins if I can, or stuff like that. Like, just increase the number of polls I have. Then, as long as I've done that and done everything I can to max out my polls, then it's like, okay, let's look at these banners. Who can I realistically try for? Who should I maybe skip till a rerun? In my defense, Gravity Rush is crazy rare, and they had it. Gotta go now. Contact me on Discord if you need me, and I'll respond in an hour or so. Oh yeah, no worries. We should be fine. Oop, that one looks like it's cursed. These all suck. Bum, 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 bum. But yeah, as long as I do everything I can to increase and max out the number of pulls I have, that's all I can tell. That's all I can ask, you know. So at that point, it's like, okay, who can I realistically try for? Who should I just wait for on a rerun? And then whatever happens, it's like, okay, well, if I get them, great. If not, well, we tried and maybe built some pity or got a guarantee out of it, and we can use that for the future. So yeah, I always go into any situation figuring out, okay, what are the possible scenarios? What happens? Like when I pulled for Durin, well, initially when I was like, just hey, let's do a 10 pull. I was like, okay, three different scenarios here. Either, because if I was only doing a 10 pull, it's like, okay, either I get them early, they're basically free, or I lose and basically get a free guarantee, or I just build pity. Pretty sure I can keep my cool. I'm actually level-headed. That's always good. Yeah, right now 4.3. I should, like I said, I should be able to get Yao Guang, and then we don't expect to pull again until July 14th. Wait, this is not right. Oh, here, because I didn't write it down. 4.4. Nova. does Phase 2 start? August 5th. This is Honkai. Okay. So when Himiko's banner runs, I should have around 100 polls. So it is going to be, well, at least 100. I should have at least 100 polls. If I win on Yao Guang, even better. But that would make it hard to get both Himiko Nova and Rin Tosaka. Well, we would have to try for both, right? If we wanted to get if we assume that we can get Gilgamesh, or their light cone, because we can get Gilgamesh for logging in. But if we want their light cone as well, we probably do 200 polls. But keep in mind, this collab banner is probably going to be around for a while, just like the first one. Like a while. At least 4.6. So I don't need to get Rin Tosaka right away. I can focus on the Himiko. Unless, because remember even though the ability to get a free archer was at least until like, what was it, 3.6 or whatever. The window where we had to spend 200 polls and then can get the free light cone, that might be more limited. So we might still have to be like, oh, we got to pull anyway for Rin. So we basically have to hope we win on Yao Guang, so we have polls to spend. And if we don't win on Yao Guang, we've got to farm the heck out of this game for Stellar Jades. Gonna reclaim Archer? What do you mean reclaim? Oh, do you mean like because you got them free last time and you're gonna get them for free again this time? I generally like having more team options, so if I have Archer already, which I do, I'll probably go for Gilgamesh this time. But yeah, it sounds like we could choose Archer again if we wanted to, but I already have them, so. They're both aberration. Never mind. Okay. Those are blessings. No, thank you. If I get that near the beginning, then maybe, but... Actually, do you have the thing that makes everything cheaper? By the way, guys, tomorrow's stream might be at like 2 p.m. Because apparently the Archon Quest... Sparkle, have you done the Archon Quest in Genshin yet? Apparently it's super long. Especially according to Dragon. I mean, I don't have him on the current account. Oh, okay. So you're gonna... Oh, I see. Okay, so no, that makes sense now. Because you claimed them before on the other account. But you're going to claim them again on this one. That makes sense. Okay, sorry. BRB again? Oh, no worries. Bum, ba-dum, bum. Battling trash cans. And then some.
This next round, real gaming.
Soaring above the lands. This is permanence.
Bonus round.
Earth shatters, heaven trembles.
Stealing my height.
Stop hitting Sparksy. Wait, Sparkle, are you gonna get the Sparksy jacket? I forget what shop it's gonna be at, but
Bonus round. Feast your eyes,
exactly how am I gonna get it? Buy it? I don't know what shop it's at, what store. Another boss.
You. This next round, real gaming. End of the world. Bonus round.
Earth shatters, heaven trembles. Soaring above the lands. This is permanence.
This is Hawkeye. Feast your eyes, Bonus round. Whoa, a huge chest here.
Yes, for these, if there's a possibility for negative curio, I don't even bother. Sometimes there's not. Come on. Respite.
Non-family friendly content. Be careful.
A will of metal and stone.
Let me teach you some moves. This next round, real gaming.
Actually, I probably shouldn't stream too late if I want to stream. So tomorrow, chats. So especially those of you with stream streaks, like Charlotte, Kaizen, Dragon. I'm probably gonna start early, but we'll probably be on like super long. So I guess shouldn't matter as long as you drop by at some point for your stream streaks. Yeah, we'll probably start around. If I can start before 2 p.m., that'd be good. Because it sounds like the Corner Dragon will be streaming until about 2 a.m. regardless. So yeah, if I'm streaming that early, let's assume I'm eating around noon for lunch. Put in my laundry. It's gonna take some time. Change the sheets. Yeah, I should probably sleep early. I guess I can read Destiny's messages now. I don't know what Destiny in the DMs is like. How I can show you this. I don't know what I'm looking at.
Volcanic fire.
Ooh. Darkrai, welcome in. 5 stream streak, congratulations. How are you doing today? It's the weekend. Give me all the Stellar Jades I can here. Oh, we have fuel vouchers to use. She needs these things. How's it going today, Darkrai? Alright, how many pulls do I have now? We got a standard ticket, guys. Let's go. What's my pity? I don't know where I got the standard ticket, but we'll take it. We have 58 pity. This will take us to 59. Here we go. But yeah, Darkrai, how are you doing today? Nothing there. So 70, so 91. And then we might end here so I can get to sleep early and then wake up early and get stuff done so I can stream the Genshin Archon quest early, because it'll be a long one. We're here like 12 hours. I say 91. So we gained 5 pulls today. We're still under trend line by only by like 4 though. Genshin is at trend line, but that's because we recently spent, so the trend line reset. And ZZZ Ushipi are a little above trend line, just a little bit. Alright, anyway, we shall wrap up so I can stream early tomorrow. Where should we send you? Pizza.
Combos across the board. Talent's maxed out. Firing on all cylinders.
I haven't done Arcana in a while. They're playing Persona 5X. The fact that we're streaming Star L, I feel like not a lot of people that I have on right now are ones that play Star L. Arcana does, though. Alright, if you're subbed, copy the hyperfires. If you're not subbed and have channel points, redeem for the Hillabonk emote and use the old sub raid command. And if you're not subbed and don't have channel points, you can use the regular raid command. I just want Cyrene just to have her mostly. Yeah, no, that's how I am with a lot of characters. I will say Cyrene is very useful though. Like she's very good on the team that I have her on, which I think. What team do I have user on? Castris, Hyacinth, Evernight. But you can use other characters with her too. It's just that she works really well on that one. But yeah, no, I get pulling for characters just because you want to have them. Like that was me with Nicole, but then chat was like, "Oh, you got Nicole. You should go for Dern." I was like, "Dang it! All right, fine." And in hindsight, I kind of wish I didn't, but it's fine. We'll deal with it. All right, but yeah, sounds like you, like I do, need to start grinding some Stellar Jades. We got time. Remember, Cyrene's phase 2, but yeah, I need more. Most of the stuff I need, because again, I can guarantee Yao Guang. My main targets are going to be 4.4. When we have when we have Himiko and potentially Cypher. That's what I'm worried about mostly, is if we have Cypher. Because I also want to get Cypher. I've skipped around too many reruns, but I really want the character. I might just miss something here. It's not even going anywhere anyway. Alright, but yeah, if you guys copy the raid commands, and read over to Arcana, who's playing P5X. But they play Star Rail too, so you guys can talk Star Rail with them if you want. Follow on social media, join the Discord.
Combos across the board.
Alright. But anyway, early start to stream tomorrow. So if you guys want to be here for that, Sparkle, Dragon, Darkrai, Charlotte, Kaizen, anyone else? We're doing the Archon quest. Starting early because it's very long, supposedly. Truths amongst the piranha or whatever. Not piranha, that's a fish.
Combos across the board.
Truth amongst the pages of piranha. Alright, but anyway, guys, go say hi to Overlord Arcana. I'll see you guys tomorrow for Genshin. Have a good night. See ya. Bye. Later.
Combos across the board. It's maxed out, firing on all cylinders.